The First Minister knows that I've got deep concerns about the increase in violence in schools. It's always been there, but it's certainly increased since the pandemic. There's a lot of distressed behaviour in schools. But teachers report that they are sick fed up with having to be left to pick up the pieces of this. They don't think there's sufficient resources to be able to manage it. So as part of the reviews that the First Minister has set out, will additional resources be available for schools to help them cope with this crisis?
First Minister.
Can I pay tribute to Willie Rennie actually for the work he's done on this? I think it has been very good and very important, and I'll give him a commitment that yes, that will be part of the consideration. I know that's something the Daily Record has drawn attention to in terms of funding to make sure that there are places for young people to go, but I know Willie Rennie is particularly talking about resources in schools. Teachers are often at the front line of this, particularly when bullying is happening in schools, and we must take account of that. But that shouldn't take away from the fact that this is not just an issue about what happens in our schools. It's a wider issue about how young people are, I suppose, coping with the pressures of modern life, particularly over the last few years, and mental health support. Another issue Willie Rennie has raised often in this chamber is an important part of it. But making sure that those who work most closely with young people, and that obviously includes teachers, have the right support and resources to do that job is an important part of it. And I'll have further discussions with the Education Secretary over my remaining few weeks in this post about exactly that issue.